August the 17th edition here on this Wednesday. Carolina with the video time. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Here's a look during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. Carolina Harbor Water Park, portion of Carowinds. Warm and humid conditions. It is another good water park day for sure on tap with a lot of heat and humidity in place across the region. Hey, here's a pretty neat time lapse from yesterday from the Avalon Pier web camera. Some high cirrus clouds overhead. That's about it. It was a hot and dry day across the region as a whole as yesterday rolled along. Let me show you those regional highs. And again, here in the Carolinas and into Georgia, you're under the influence of that Bermuda high. And so those areas, eastern Tennessee and Alabama included too, some of the hottest temperatures in the eastern half of the country due to the influence of that Bermuda high. Specifically in the Carolinas, it was 98 in Fayetteville for a high, 90 in Wilmington, 94 in Cape Hatteras. That is a hot Outer Banks day. 83 in Boone, 94 in Charlotte. It was low and mid 90s across the entire Triad viewing area. Charlotte viewing area pretty much the same, low and mid 90s out there yesterday. And now as we looked at the temperatures as we cut the video this morning, here again, a lot of 70s on the board. 81 still in Cape Hatteras, 66 in Boone. Greenville, Spartanburg, 77. Columbia at 77 as well. Dew points. This muggy setup continues well into the 70s for dew point temperatures again this morning. Yesterday, the coverage of showers and storms, as expected, very limited. Most of them in the mountains and the foothills. And even there, they were still pretty scattered in nature. Not much happening elsewhere across the Carolinas yesterday. A few showers along the coast. That's about it. And again, you notice even in the mountains and the foothills, the rain amounts very unevenly distributed and fairly spotty overall. This morning, as I cut the video, again, 5 o'clock hour, there's the radar over the past couple of hours. You've had these showers and storms in the western parts of Virginia and eastern Tennessee, some decaying showers in North Georgia, and then an area of showers and storms through the Ohio Valley associated with our next cold front. And that front kind of weakening as it slowly approaches our area. I do think we'll have some scattered thunderstorms around. The greatest threat is severe weather up near that front through the Virginias into eastern Kentucky, but maybe one or two strong to severe storms down our way. Here's the high resolution modeling. Still not a huge round of thunderstorms by any means, but probably a few more storms today compared to yesterday. And it is again going to be a hot day. These are your heat index values this afternoon on Futurecast. Notice upper 90s to around 100 in the I-85 corridor, over 100 close to I-95, and so for that reason you do have a heat advisory up for much of the Interstate 95 corridor later today into this evening. There's your forecast highs across the region. Another hot and steamy weather day across the region. Now tomorrow, again, a scattering of thunderstorms is a good possibility with that front edging closer to the region. Temperatures back off just a touch. Friday, the front begins to wash out, but still some scattered showers and thunderstorms with us. There's your Friday highs, and I think the weekend very much the same. Highs in the ballpark of 90 to 93 with some scattered thunderstorms continuing to be a possibility of the weekend. Now, I'll show you the longer range ideas in just a moment. Tropical update time. There is Tropical Depression number 6. It's over here in the eastern Atlantic Ocean. That's the tropical wave I was showing you in the video and on the air yesterday. That system has continued to organize, enough so that it is indeed Tropical Depression number 6. And it's going to head generally to the northwest in the open waters of the Atlantic Ocean. That's the official National Hurricane Center forecast. Now, I'll show you some other modeling ideas here in just a second. Now, longer range, here's the ridge we're under the influence of now. Watch this trough diving into the eastern part of the country early next week. I think that will herald some decent weather changes. This is what it looks like on the European model today. The height field showing that ridge overhead. Ridge collapses a bit as we get into tomorrow and Friday. And then look at that. There's that nice trough diving into the eastern parts of the country, being driven by this nice piece of energy over the Great Lakes region. That's going to mean some nice weather, I believe, Monday and especially Tuesday and Wednesday next week. We're going to get some drier air, lower humidity air, nice breath of fresh air heading on in. And again, I'll show you more on that here in just a second. Today, some scattered afternoon thunderstorms a possibility. This is the GFS model. Again, tomorrow, some scattered thunderstorms. Friday, scattered thunderstorms. Saturday, scattered thunderstorms. Sunday, still the chance of a few showers or storms. But here comes this front approaching. And there you go. There it goes off to the east of us as you get on into Monday. And that high pressure behind it building on in. And here's the result. These are dew points on Monday afternoon and evening and really dropping nicely on the GFS. European is very much the same. And these are low temperatures on Tuesday morning there on the GFS computer model. How about that? And then highs on Tuesday afternoon with very low humidity, a lot of sunshine. So I think we're looking at some 80s for highs, some below average high temperatures, below average low temperatures potentially as well by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, and much lower humidity too. Now, before I wrap up the video, a couple of tropical notes for you. This is a look at the GFS model, and you wind up at the end of the run, 180 hours there. This is east of Bermuda. Now, the GFDL is one of the stronger models, and because of that, it feels the influence of the westerlies more, so it recurves way, way east of Bermuda. But on the other hand, the NavGem keeps this a weak system and actually has it north of the Caribbean islands at 180 hours. So the weaker it is, the more further south it'll go. The stronger it is, the more it feels the westerlies, and the more it gets curved to the north. At this point, I don't think it threatens the U.S., but it's not a certainty. So we'll certainly keep watching it and tracking it for you as we move forward in time. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.